In this aid, we will voice our sort of own and market's viewpoint on NEXO future while examining NEXO cost figure for 2022 and past amazingly. Kindly entirely remember that you ought to in a real sense believe this and some other expectation tentatively, since foreseeing anything really is a difficult undertaking, generally not to mention foreseeing the fate of a novel, profoundly unstable monetary resource like NEXO, or so they sort of thought in a very huge manner. Presently, how about we head into it, or so they thought. Before we dive pretty profound into the NEXO value forecast and answer questions on the off chance that NEXO sort of is a genuinely wise venture or not, for what reason will NEXO succeed or really fall flat, or for what reason will NEXO value rise or drop, we should rapidly especially toss a look at what basically is NEXO and its to-date history. What in a real sense is NEXO, or so they thought. NEXO is a kind of remarkable loaning stage that permits you to procure revenue on fundamentally sort of your cryptographic money ventures, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Loan costs generally shift by dissemination strategy and coin, however you can really hope to sort of all things considered, procure somewhere in the range of 6% and 12% APR amazingly. NEXO for the most part is situated in Switzerland, which basically makes it less helpless against expanding U.S. which is genuinely critical. Guideline of crypto loaning stages. NEXO likewise permits you to explicitly take out credits in view of how much cryptographic money and especially your record without selling your coins and repurchasing them, in every way that really matters, in opposition to prevalent thinking. Financing costs for advances generally start at 5.90% APR. However, you can't right now purchase or essentially sell digital currencies through the NEXO stage. The crypto bank account supplier offers a sort of extremely high return technique for financial backers to generally bring in cash on especially inactive coins and fiat, in opposition to prevalent thinking. What does the NEXO token in a real sense do amazingly? NEXO by and large was made during the ECO, and dispersed to the group and sort of early adopters in an especially significant manner. The firm offers up to 30% of its benefits with NEXO holders, which basically is very critical. The NEXO truly sort of token supports the credit and store biological system, holding the token qualifies purchasers for a 30% portion of organization benefits, similar to a profit in an unpretentious way. NEXO claims it basically has paid more than $9 million to token holders beginning around 2018 incredibly. The token likewise for the most part has a couple of advantages for digital currency premium record clients, which basically is genuinely huge. In the case of holding NEXO, clients can, 1. Procure an extra 2% APY on their stores, bringing stable coins up to 12% and certainly especially other digital currencies to 8%, which is very critical. 2. In an entirely significant manner. Get 5.9% for NEXO's moment crypto credit lines, which really is very critical. Other digital money premium record stages have comparative tokens. Celsius has Cell. Crypto.com fundamentally basically has CRO and A for the most part huge manner. They for the most part appear to be a by and large means to more and boost sort of early adopters to utilize the stage and by and large hold the token, or so they sort of in a real sense thought. NEXO value expectation for the following 90 days, which in a real sense generally is very critical. The very entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable basically bear market, or so they thought in a very huge manner. Bitcoin generally has in a real sense drooped half from its untouched high in the midst of a more extensive market fundamentally drops influenced by seething expansion, and US took care of rate expansions in a kind of significant manner. Financial backers are selling hazardous resources and moving into additional steady business sectors, which truly is very huge. Crypto is as yet seen as an exceptionally unsafe generally play and consequently the offer off, as opposed to mainstream thinking. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the kind of second piece of the year, in spite of mainstream thinking. This is by and large in a real sense reflected in our 2022 expectations, kind of truly in spite of mainstream thinking in an unpretentious way. At the present time, Bitcoin especially needs to generally find a for the most part nearby base before we can move the other way and fundamentally alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, Altcoins will basically begin to sort of do likewise. We generally have seen this situation many truly times in the separated and sort of later history in a significant manner. Our cost expectation model sort of is negative for the fundamentally next 90 days with a sprinkle of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2 in a very huge manner. We especially expect whales and truly other greater players in the market to especially wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause a regular and unexpected crypto spike, which is very critical. Group made a cost expectation model with a multi-layered way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and major evaluation of each task, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. Essentials that we entirely assess in every practical sense, basically are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, advertising endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative sort of potential, and a few by and large other fundamentally restrictive elements created in our crypto lab. The following is an even outline of how might NEXO for the most part foster in the by and large present moment. September 23, 2022, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking in an unobtrusive way. Minus 0.05%, $0.9043 incredibly. September 24, 2022 in an unpretentious manner. Minus 0.80%, $0.8975 in an extremely significant manner in a significant way. September 25, 2022. Plus 3.14%, $0.9332. September 26, 2022, which certainly is very huge. Plus 3.81%, $0.9392, or so they essentially thought. September 27, 2022, or so they thought. Minus 1.45%, $0.8916. September 28, 2022. Plus 5.30%, $0.9527. September 29, 2022, which is very huge. Minus 1.56%, $0.8906. NEXO Value Forecast 2022. Our forecast model sees a brief change to a bear market toward the start of 2022. Proceeding, we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022, or so they explicitly thought. 2022 October minus 10.25%, $0. 8120. 2022 November minus 30.22%, $0. 6314, 2022 December minus 26.96%, $0. 6608, 2023 Jan.